Hey, how you doing? It's Billy McGarry from Real Deal Marketing, and I've got something good for you today. I understand exactly how much of a minefield when you see this person, this is how you work the ads manager, Google PPC, all the stuff that you hear on a daily basis about you should do this, you shouldn't do that. It makes the whole online marketing space seem like a minefield. And I promise you, even though that looks very complicated, it really isn't. It really isn't. It comes down to just breaking it down into small chunks, working out how a customer comes from A to B, from unhappy to happy, and then implementing that online. And a lot of mistakes that people do is they don't talk to people online like they would talk to them offline. So we just talk to people exactly the same. It's just how we put them into our system. And this looks really complicated. There's actually a lot of different areas on this. And over the course of maybe 5, 6, 7 videos, I'm going to break it all down about what this actually is. This is the Venus flytrap method. It's got a fancy name actually given to it. It was given by Jeremy Haynes. I didn't come up with this. It's people like Frank Kern and Jeremy Haynes that use this method. Frank Kern, if you haven't followed him, or Jeremy Haynes, go and find them. Absolutely massive in my space. Most of the stuff that I've learned that's any good is from those guys. They actually destroy it. So that's where this is from. I've just changed it a little bit to fit into my business model. So you've got, as you can see on there, you've got Google ads, you've got websites, you've got pixels, you've got retargeting, you've got landing pages, you've got CRMs and email nurturing systems and phone calls, and this stuff just goes over everybody's head. But what I'm going to do is, over the course of the next 8 videos, is I'm going to break each method down and explain why we do what we do and how you can turn cold traffic into leads that come into your system and possibly paying customers. You can start building your email list real fast, and all you've got to do is talk to people in a certain way, like people, and not keep hitting people over the head with a sales advert to try and buy something every time. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to rub all this off, and then I'm going to start with the top bit. And if you are watching this video, you are here on my map. So you're on video 1. So well done. You're in the top of the Venus flytrap. We haven't got our trap round you yet, but you're going to definitely learn some stuff that you are going to be able to implement in your business. Once you understand this and you follow a few principles, it's the same every time. The sale is always the same, or the lead is always the same. You just have to change it to your business model. I'm going to show you some examples, and we're going to go through that. And hopefully at the end of the 8 videos, I've given you a lot of information that's been beneficial to you, because that's all I want to do, really. So I'll see you in a moment. How you doing? I'm back again. So as you can see, I've wiped most of the whole of the Venus flytrap off, and I'm actually starting with step 1. And step 1 is what we do. We do a video series, and this is the reason. And when I explain this, the reason, if you think of email, what you're actually able to do now, if you set up an email sequence and you're sending someone over the course of a week, or it could be a course of a month, you're trying to send them nurture sequences in emails, and there's a certain sequence where you're trying to warm the person up and you're trying to talk to them through words, you're seeing what the open rates are and all this stuff. It can take a hell of a long time. What you're actually able to do now is duplicate that onto social media and implement it very, very fast through videos. And the reason that you would do that, so say if you've got, one of the things that I see all the time is, and it's the way we are now, we're impatient. We just want to go out and we want to sell everybody everything. And I call it the sledgehammer syndrome, because it's like we're just going out there and whacking the sales hammer over everybody. And if you looked in your space and you looked at, I'm massively in the beauty niche, and I'm always and the other thing as well, I do a lot of estate agent stuff. This works for estate agents, beauty, works for any business, but people are like, get a valuation, get a valuation, get a valuation, or we've got this offer, come ring us now. Secondly, ring us now. You're asking the person to take action. People would have forgotten about who you are within 4 seconds. And second, how does that separate you from anybody else out there that's running the same type of what I call signpost advert? There's no value given to the customer. You're not any different from anybody else. So the whole goal of this, it's called pre-framing is the technical word for it, but the whole goal of this, I call it farming, is you're showing your audience that first of all, you can help them. Secondly, you're not asking for anything back in return to start with. And now we all know, I'm not a theologian, but that is the oldest trick in the Bible. You know, it's the oldest rule in the Bible, if you like. Giving starts the receiving process. And everybody's informed online now, and also you can't get away with telling fibs because you're going to get found out. So it's very easy for people to be skeptical. Here's another person, like, you know, when they're showing their rich cars or anything like that, you know, there's always, people get suspicious, or there's skepticism, or why should I go with this person rather than this person? And this system will help you with that, because what you're going to do is you're going to show them, first of all, that you can help them, and you're going to show them how you can become the expert to your clients, or your clients that you might be acquiring, in a subject. So you become the person that they think of all the time. And you can use this sequence to do this, and it works very, very, very well indeed. And you can do it very, very fast, and you can do it as many times as you want. And you can track, the beauty of it is you can track all this, which is what I'm going to explain to you right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a couple of real examples here in the videos that we're doing. So I've got 3 different examples. I'm probably going to do the beauty salon one, and I will touch on a couple of others. So actually, let's do the beauty salon one. So if you've got someone, let's say that we're talking about different treatments. Let's talk about the HAFU, okay, that does the non-surgical facelift. We actually sell these machines for a client, and we do this. We sell these. We generate leads for this company. We generate a lot of leads for a lot of clinics doing just this. So what you want to do is, it's like, okay, they don't know who we are. We need to show them that we know what we're talking about, and we all know that our client base, we all want to look younger. So now, video 1, first of all, people like to buy from people. That's why it's good to do video. They want to know who it is they're talking to. Second, they need to build trust with the person. And third, especially if you're doing something to someone's, you're doing treatments on people, they need to know that they actually know what they're doing. And once you've got those 3 things, you're 80% there. So if we was talking about the HAFU non-surgical facelift, you could start with a video of why it's good to have the treatment, what the treatment actually does, and then you could show a few before and afters in your video. You have to be a bit careful with that actually, but you could give some reviews in your video, or something along those lines. But you're talking about the treatment and what it does. So that would be video 1. Okay. Now, what you would do, and I'm going to go through this. I'm going to show you a video of this in a moment. I'm going to do it online. So what you do is, you get the video, you post the video on your Facebook page, okay? And this is where the good bit is. Now the Facebook pixel, you've probably heard a lot about pixels now and then, but what you can do with the pixel, you can actually go and build an audience in the audiences, and it'll be like you select video. Again, I'll show you this. And you can select video 1, and there's options there that you can select. You can say the pixel, you want it to track people that have watched 25% of your video, 3 seconds of your video, people that have seen the video all the way through. Okay, so you can see how important this is, because you're running this video as an engagement advert for video views. Okay, so you turn this into an advert. We're not just posting these. Again, I'm going to show you this in a moment. And that is how you get all the video plays up. If you've got your targeting right, which is something that we're going to show you. I think I've actually got a tutorial out there running at the minute about targeting for the actual beauty niche. So go and check that out. That is on, I think that's on rdmtutorial.com, I think. That'll give you the targeting and stuff that we've been using in the beauty niche. So if you own a beauty salon, there's an extra little bonus there for you. We can track this video, okay? So we've got the views going on that. Then another day, you know, you want a little bit of a gap. You don't want to post all these all the way through. We can start talking about if you've got people that are interested in the HAFU, now we're going to talk about facials. We can give them our top tips for our skincare, and we can actually do a video where I would get, which I've done this, I've got the business owner to show her skincare regime of how she keeps her skin looking like she does with different products at 62 years of age. So that'll be video 2. Again, the pixel, again, you're tracking this and you're running this as an engagement advert. Okay, so you're getting the gist of what it is that we're actually doing. We're actually making informational videos with no click action. So there's no buy this, put your email in there. All right, and we're making a series of them. You want to make about 8. 8 videos is good because that's a good line of content all going around with you're not asking for sales, you're helping people, generally giving information away like what I'm doing right now to you guys on this video, okay? And this also works, I'll just give you a quick example for an estate agent. So the top 10 tips, let's just say video 1 could be the top 10 things to improve the value of your home at the moment. Obviously, we know where the price matches is. The price cap is at the minute. House prices are, at the minute, as I do this video, are still holding quite high. But there are still certain things that you can do and put your money in the right places that help you increase the value of your home and stop you doing the things that decrease the value of your home. So that would be video 1. Video 2 could be, are you thinking of downsizing from 20 years of being in the estate agent's business? I've got all the concerns and all the points that people are considering, the pros and the cons to actually downsizing your home, and I'm going to go through those right now. That would be video 2. And again, for the estate agent, we can use the FB pixel and track all that stuff. Now, the beauty of this is, it doesn't get their name and their email, but because the pixel's tracking everything, it creates what we call the invisible list. Okay? And this is warming up all your audience, because you're tracking it all. So when eventually you get to the next part of the Venus flytrap, we're going to know who we need to be targeting properly to get the best conversions, to keep your ads low and not to cost you that much money. And more importantly, we're not talking to the wrong people. Okay? So I'm literally going to go in and show you a video of what I would do with the pixel. Right now, I'm going to show you on the screen. Okay? So hopefully you understand that part. And I'm going to show you the other bit on the screen. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through, I'm just going to take you what you would do. If you was going to set that video series up, I'll just show you one example. I won't do all 8 videos, but this is what you would do. So I'm going to post a video that I've already done, which is Real Deal Bill, the myth of the list. Some of you might have seen this before. So I'm going to post that on there like this. Let that upload, and then what you would do is, can I make that non-public? I don't want to post it on my page at the minute, so I'm just going to let that upload. Okay. Is that still, what's it doing? Okay, so that's loaded up now. I'm going to have to post it on my page, but I can't hide it. So you post your video. Free training on your email list. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be anything major. Then what you want to do is what's important. So you go into your ads manager now. So here's my ads manager. What we got going on here? Boom, 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 boom. Right. So you go to audiences. So here's the ads manager. You click up the top there. Go to audiences. If you don't know how to set your pixel up, then we're going to have, I'll be able to do a video about setting your pixel up. It's quite simple. There'll be stuff that you can see that to do that. So you just go to create audience, custom audience is what you want. You've got loads of options here, but you just want to check the video one, go next. Content type, so just do 25%, 50% of your video, all right? Because it's quite a long video. You can choose loads of different ones. Let's just choose 50. What video? So I've got to check my page. So these are all the people that we work for. Sorry, there we go, Real Deal Marketing. So that video's not come up yet. Where is it? RDM adverts, 24. See, so I'll give you an example. Look, we've got an advert running at the moment. It's not a video series. This has got a click to action that's targeted at people that we've already done that to, this system to. So look, there's 2,000 people there that have watched that video. It's only 30 seconds long. So yeah, we can't, that hasn't come up yet for some reason. Let's go back. Cool, right, so the video's gone on the page now. I'm going to delete that in a bit, but because I don't want that one on there at the minute. People have seen this one before. I might leave it. Let's go into the ads manager again. So look, we want to choose videos, 50%, 365 days retention. Just have it at the longest. The video's still not come up, so I need to do something. Let's go back. So audience, custom audience, video, next. Content type, 25%, choose a video. Here we go, so look, now I'm going to select that video. You can select lots of videos, but let's just specifically select that one. Confirm, audience name, myth of the list video, and then create the audience. Okay, so you go in there like that. That's the audience created, done. Now what you would do is, go over to the ads manager. Go create campaign. Now you want an engagement advert, obviously for video views, all right? This is going to come up like this. I will put, this is a test myth of the list. Advert, obviously we're going to delete this in a moment. Engagement type, show options, edit, engagement, yeah, just make sure that's all checked. Sometimes Facebook deselects things for you. Keep all that the same, go next. On your ad, so conversion location, so BOP, make sure that's video views, all right? So that's daily results at the minute. What's the price? So it's $20. Don't start on $20. Or if it's pounds, just start on £5, $5. Okay. Now I would select the targeting. I would select the targeting to do with my audience that I want the video to go to. Okay. So obviously, I'm talking to business owners. So I've got some saved audiences anyway. But I would go in and I would change the age straight away. I'd go 35 to 65. And again, when it comes to doing the targeting, unless you've been tried and tested, you know, it takes a bit of time to build up your audiences, what you've got. And I'm going to show you how to do that another time. But you just select what you want. Let's just do this for now. United Kingdom. My custom audiences are... Boom, 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 boom. So let's just say that I've already built up a list. If you're starting out and it doesn't matter who you want to go for, you've got to look at the interests of the people that you want. So obviously I've built up a lot of people. I've got a lot of targeting for salon owners, business page admins. The way that you do that, you just, look, you can go in here. So you can go Facebook page admins. So that comes up. Normally they're the business owner. So you select that, and then if I was looking for salons or something like that, then I'm going to look at, it'd be something like this, and then my interests, I could put people that are interested in skin products or skincare, new skin, skincare, beautiful skin. Do you see what I mean? You can start building your audience up that way. I would then change that. I would change that to women, and then I would do an advert for men as well, because you'll find that they will act differently. And this is another thing that we'll talk about optimizing your ads another time. But that is what I would do. Okay, so let's just say, I'm just picking those. You can spend a bit more time going through your audiences and stuff, do some research on Google and stuff like that for your actual niche. Go to manual placements. I always do manual placements to start with. Actually, it depends. Because this is a video view ad, it depends actually. Sometimes I go just in Facebook and Instagram and just on the feeds. To start with, if it's a brand new advert, I would just select them all and then run your ad for 3 days and see what traction it got, and then you'd go back and optimize after. That's what I would do personally. Because I know my niche, I would literally go like this, go like that, and then I would deselect all of these. So I only want it in the Facebook and the Instagram feed, and I would just deselect everything else because it's going to spread your ad spend, all right? And you don't need to spend a lot of money on these. Like I say, this is an engagement advert that we're going to warm up the audience with, and I'm only doing $5. You want to get like 1/100 of a penny for a view or something, depending, you know, you want 2 zeros basically, which is something that I'll show you another time. Then just put next. Obviously you can name the ad set, select your Instagram account. Now this is the good bit. So it says add video, create ad. We go to existing post. Okay. Select post. And there's the video to run straight off of your pagelet. All right, you can add a button if you want. I don't really need to. I don't really add a button only because I'm not trying to turn this into a call to action ad. I'm just trying to show people that I want to help them and give them as much information as possible. And then you would just go publish. Like so, which I'm going to turn this off now. And it'll go into review, like so. And that, you repeat that on all of the videos. So every single video that you post, you do the same thing. You do the same thing. So the myth of the list, I am actually just going to, there it is there, it's just going to go into, review in a moment. It'll take a few seconds, but I'm going to delete that because I don't want to run it because I've already used that before. Now I'm going to go to Real Deal Marketing, and I'm actually going to go and delete that because I don't want it on my page today. Refresh. Excellent. And that's how you do it. That's how you set the first videos. That's how you do the video series to track with the pixel that builds the list. So hopefully you followed along with that easily enough. As you can see, that was the first part of the Venus flytrap. The video sequence that was down here, the 8 videos, which is what I'm actually explaining here. Now, just to reiterate, this is all information that we're trying to send to let them know that we are an expert in our field. We know what we're talking about. You need to trust us. We're here to help you. It's not just take, take, take. We want to give, give, give. And at the time when you're right, we're here to help you solve your problem of getting more customers or handling your leads or whatever it is that you need to be fixed. We're here and we can do it when you're ready. Okay? Now the beauty of all that is the whole point of this is to turn cold traffic. So you've probably seen this before. Excuse my drawings, not very good. You've got unhappy and happy. You've got a line, and we're trying to bring people along this line to make them happy, and we're solving their problem. And we want to be in their head all the time. When they think of the problem, I know it's that guy, it's that, or it's that lady, or it's that business. They know what they're talking about. They can help me. We've got loads of stuff off of them before, and that's what you're trying to do. And then what that does is build the most important thing, is what we call in our space the invisible list. And the invisible list takes us to step 2, and that would be the next video. Okay, so thank you. Hopefully you followed that. Do some research about pre-framing, about how to deliver your videos. You're actually in the first part of it now. That's what I've just done for you. There's no click to action. It's just showing you how to warm up your audience and not just keep slugging away and hitting them over the head with a hammer and pushing people away before they know you. So you've got to build trust. You've got to show them that you've got the knowledge. And secondly, you've got to show them that you can actually help them, which is the most important thing. Okay, if you like this video, please give it a like. Follow me or us on Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. Send me a message. If you didn't understand any of this, just send me a message on Facebook. I will answer, or one of the team will. We'd be happy to help you. And I look forward to seeing you on step 2 when we show you how to implement the invisible list from the video series that you've actually created, and we can turn unhappy customers into happy customers. Thank you very much. My name's Billy McGarry from Real Deal Marketing, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.